It's hard to believe but true. People are living inside these bizarrely shaped houses. Our lives are not confined within the spaces of modern apartments or traditionally designed houses. Around the world, there are houses with such unique shapes and stories that they never fail to amaze us. From thatched cottages faintly visible amidst the icy mountain peaks, to the peculiar mushroom houses. Have you ever thought about this? If you think your apartment is already special, then get ready to be amazed. And this is the journey of exploring a world of distinctly different and creative lifestyle choices. Everything will be revealed before your very eyes right now. Let's watch together and cheer our hearts out. Favelas in Brazil's major cities, the slums pressed tightly together, layer upon layer, a precarious labyrinth of dizzying complexity. These are makeshift houses, erected closely side by side, creating a vibrant yet somber portrait of a completely different Brazil. Life in the favela is not like what is often portrayed. It is a raw, breathlessly real existence with unforeseen challenges faced every single day. When visiting Brazil, tourists are often advised to steer clear of places like this due to potential dangers, where social vices and criminal gangs can run rampant. However, if you have a local guide, you will get to discover completely different experiences. Amidst the crumbling houses, vibrant and creative murals still rise defiantly, where local artists breathe life into walls, transforming them into vibrant works of art. It is these very hardships that have sparked creativity, breathing into this slum a vitality both fierce and unique. However, favela also stands as a stark testament to social inequality, where hundreds of thousands of people are forced to live in impoverished and harsh settlements, pushed out into the city to fend for themselves. Favela is a symbol that contains both beauty and sorrow. A place where hardship and creativity coexist, both intertwined and in constant tension with one another. Pity's Bar is a strange and wonderfully creative place, nestled in the vast, desolate desert of Australia. The global capital of opal, this place, Miss Bo Pity, is the place where beautiful opals have been mined since 1916. But perhaps the most striking impression is how the local people have adapted to the desert's scorching, burning heat. In the summer, temperatures can rise high enough to cause road surfaces to crack. The residents of Coober Pedy refused to yield to the harsh natural environment. Instead, they devised a highly unique way to survive: building underground homes. Over 80% of the local population has converted old opal mining tunnels and pits into their homes. In the cool underground, they built houses, churches, and even schools. In fact, there is even a hotel here for guests who wish to experience this unique way of life. Life underground allows them to escape the scorching heat while enjoying coolness and tranquility right in the middle of the desert. This is truly one of the most incredibly vibrant and crowded places, utterly unmatched by any other. This is the ideal destination for anyone who loves uniqueness and creativity to visit, admire, and experience. The house stands out amidst the vast desert landscape of California, like a shimmering phoenix rising from solid stone, spreading its wings to take flight. It's wonderful to see it blend perfectly with the large surrounding rocks. Create an image of a future base, a giant tree, or even a spaceship from another planet. Standing amidst the pristine wilderness of George W. G. National Park, the house was built with a system of 26 sturdy pillars, each dug 2.1 meters deep into the ground to ensure absolute solidity and stability. These pillars are skillfully arranged, forming multi-layered canopies that fan out like open fans. It evokes the image of a human rib cage when viewed from above. This unique design, led by George John Fulcreen, embodies a sophisticated fusion of nature and modern architecture. Every detail in the house was meticulously cared for and made a strong impression. From Sputnik satellite-inspired lamps to the exquisitely crafted table rising from floor to ceiling, and the strikingly sculptural pedestal bases. The harmonious combination of classic materials, modern steel, and tempered glass creates an exquisitely refined and artistic whole. Although the main framework of the house was completed in 1993. However, the final touches to the design were only added in 2014. This shows that it is not merely a house, but also a vibrant work of art. Rising from the heart of the desert, its mere presence elicits gasps of awe from all who behold it. 4. Bucharest Romani Tunnel. Beneath the city of Bucharest, Romania, lies a network of tunnels that were once used for heating purposes. Now, it has become a home for people with nowhere else to go. Beneath the cold, harsh, and glossy milk-dark layer of the earth, a unique community had taken shape. A place where strangers lean on each other to make it through the day. This is a world for the less fortunate, yet it is not as bleak as one might imagine. In those narrow alleyways, they shared everything, down to the smallest things. From shared meals to life stories, they shared and faced all hardships together. For those brave enough to enter this tunnel, it is a world both strange and heart-wrenching. The darkness of life cannot completely obscure the light of love. 5. Meteora Monastery, Greece. Perched atop majestic rock pillars in the central Greek Sea, the Meteora Monastery is considered one of the world's most sacred and magnificent religious wonders. Recognized by UNESCO, Meteora is not merely a site of historical architectural value, but also one of humanity's priceless cultural heritages. Since the 14th century, Greek monks have built 6 monasteries perched atop towering rock pillars. To find peace in one's soul and to remain steadfast amidst the turmoil of the times. Initially, this place was only accessible by climbing rope ladders and crossing precarious suspension bridges. A journey full of challenges and adventure. Now, the Meteora Monastery has become a famous tourist destination. This place attracts thousands of pilgrims and visitors who come to admire its pristine and breathtaking natural landscape. Standing atop the lofty mountain peak, I gazed out at the vast landscape stretching before my eyes. You will behold the magnificent panoramic view of the Greek landscape stretching out before your eyes. A spectacular, painting-like scene offers an unforgettable experience that lingers in one's heart. Who would have thought such a tiny house could attract so much attention? Trina's house perched precariously on a rock in the middle of the Trina River in Seppi. It carries within it an incredibly interesting and heartwarming story. In the beginning, this place was simply a rest stop for 2 young friends who shared a passion for exploring the waterways. Gradually, they persevered in building and renovating, until the house stood firmly upon the rock in the middle of the river. Battling severe floods, though the floodwaters have swept it away time and again, this house has been rebuilt numerous times, becoming a symbol of resilience and a profound connection to the Dina River. For both locals and visitors, this small house is more than just an architectural structure, and also a symbol of enduring will, love for nature, and perseverance. The elements that leave anyone who has ever set foot here in a state of awe. 7. The house on the cliff. Have you ever experienced living on a precarious cliffside? In China, there is an ancient village over 200 years old perched precariously on a towering cliffside, where daily life is intertwined with towering wooden staircases. This 800-meter-long tunnel is the mountain descent path, connecting this place to the outside world. From a very young age, they had to face dangers. Even children had grown all too accustomed to treading carefully on those fragile steps. Incredibly, this was not a scene of poverty in the slightest. The people continued to live with resilience and self-reliance amidst a perilous environment. However, the Chinese government subsequently proposed building underground housing for them. 84 households have been relocated to a new residential area, which is 70 kilometers away from their original location. Approximately 30 households are believed to still live and work making fish sauce here. Now, that mountain village is only a beautiful memory to me. A symbol of human resilience and extraordinary endurance in the face of the harshest circumstances. 8. The Mushroom House. The Mushroom House, also known as the Pot House, located in Farrington, New York, this structure is a unique marvel of modern architecture. With its strange, unique, and deeply artistic design, the house has attracted widespread public attention. Constructed between approximately 1970 and 1972, for the dual admission of attorneys, artists Robert and Margaret Antel. The house was officially recognized as a town heritage site in 1989. Hidden in a densely wooded mountain crevice near Poldelmus Park, the Mushroom House makes a strong impression with its 4 massive structures, each weighing up to 80 tons. Anchored by a robust system of reinforced concrete pillars, standing 4 to 6 meters tall. With 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms spread across a total area of 387 square meters, the house offers a spacious and fully equipped living space. The mushroom house not only provides comfort but also meets the diverse living needs of its residents. Every small corner of the house exudes a cozy yet sophisticated and luxurious feel, creating an ideal living space. Despite possessing an almost irresistible charm, the house encountered quite a few difficulties when it was put on the real estate market. In February 2012, this mushroom-shaped house was listed for sale at a price of $779,900. The price has dropped significantly from the starting point of $11.1 million. This shows that finding a worthy owner is truly no easy task. Only a true connoisseur can properly appreciate the artistic merit and practical design of this unique house. 9. Centeno de las Bodegas. The Centeno de las Bodegas house in Spain is a truly unique and rare marvel. The houses here are not merely built upon the ground. Beneath the massive rocks, it still hides, creating a scene both mystical and breathtakingly beautiful. You can see towering limestone cliffs embracing the houses, making them appear sheltered by nature. It's astonishing to learn that this place has such a rich history, having once been an important stopover since ancient Roman times. The ancient stream that once carved this canyon is now but a mere trickle. Yet it is precisely this that bestows upon this land a wondrous natural beauty. The lush green olive groves and fertile gardens that surround it. It was like stepping into a magnificent painting, even though the scale of winemaking was no longer what it once was. But there are still countless wonders waiting for us to discover. And here is the Toron Tower, situated right in the center of the village, where visitors can admire the panoramic view of the beautiful countryside with houses nestled at the foot of the hills. Interestingly, despite the many hardships of life, the people here always hold a deep love and pride for the land they call home. Not at all afraid of the large rocks hanging overhead, they live in harmony with nature, creating a peaceful and balanced life. Centeno de las Bodegas is far more than just a tourist destination, and also stands as a testament to humanity's remarkable creativity and adaptability in the face of their living environment. Matmata is a village with a profoundly unique cultural identity in Tunisia. Hidden within the harsh desert is a peaceful oasis. This place is famous for its unique underground houses, dug and crafted by the local people themselves. It's not just an ordinary tiger. The people of Matmata carved out an entire village beneath the earth, connecting natural actions to create a solid and airy home. Even in harsh weather, they resiliently hold their ground. Even if time and rain may fade each house away, residents do not hesitate to renovate, repair, and continue their attachment to life in this unique village. That bond stands as testament to a profound and passionate love for one's homeland. A steadfast love, rising above all the curious and sometimes skeptical glances from those around. For them, this place is home, a familiar and cherished space, no matter how strange it may seem. Hallstatt is a famous Austrian village that has become extremely familiar to those who appreciate ancient beauty, and is recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. But few could have imagined that China had created an exact replica of that village. Every detail, whether architectural or landscape, is recreated with incredible meticulousness and realism. This place gives the feeling of wandering into a second Hosta forest, even though it was only just built. This event is part of China's trend of recreating famous global landmarks. The initial project aimed to attract the middle class to relocate and settle there. Helps alleviate the problem of population overload in major cities like Shanghai. However, in reality, many people only consider it a stopover for rest and enjoyment rather than a place for long-term settlement. While the project still faces many challenges ahead, it is undeniable that China's Hostas has become a unique highlight. A strange but incredibly fascinating place in everyone's eyes. Is this a truly fascinating way to experience a World Heritage Site in China? What are your thoughts on this issue? Feel free to share your opinions in the comment section below. Here are houses with strange and unique architecture from all over the world. Stories of creativity, resilience, and love for one's homeland have made us realize that, in the harshest of circumstances, humans always find a way to survive and rise above. A home is not merely a shelter, but also a symbol of the unique will and cultural identity of each community. If these stories have piqued your interest and you wish to explore more wonders from the world around us, thank you for watching the video. See you all in the next episodes. Let's explore many more interesting things together.